Hi guys, Prerna this side. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I love to experiment with my looks, then be it through makeup, hair or hair color. So let's get a new look today and try a new hair color. Come with me. Thank you so much, Reema, for such a wonderful color.
Looks nice on you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to ask you certain questions that everybody wants to know. It's a general perception that people say colors spoil your hair. So what do you have to say about that?
See, color is definitely a chemical. A chemical will either make your hair look better or it will destroy you for life. But the thing is that if you know the right chemicals to use for the color you want and the right amount of the chemicals used for your hair, then it's not about all damage. It's about giving care and style to your hair.
Absolutely.
So the most important thing is that do not play with chemicals on your own. Go to the right professional, do your research, see what kind of colors you're looking for and what kind of stylists are doing that kind of color more.
Absolutely.
Because everybody has a specialty. Like when you go to a doctor, okay, if you want to go for a specific, you'll always go look for a specific doctor, not a
True.
general physician.
True.
Right? So when you want anything specific, and these days the research is a very easy. You can look up on
Yeah.
Instagram or on the Google, find the right kind of person who can deal in that kind of look you're looking for.
Absolutely.
So that's very important.
So
And
it's about the aftercare and the care. It's
yeah,
not to do nothing to do with the color spoils it, but the way it is done.
the way it is done and the way it's taken care of.
Okay.
So I do my job. Okay, I've given you the perfect color,
Right.
but what if you go home and use any shampoo which is very high in sulfur content?
Right.
You will spoil the color, you will spoil the texture, and then
Right.
what will happen? You will lose the confidence in the color.
True.
Okay, so it wasn't the fault of the color or the the professional who did it, but the point was that it wasn't taken care of.
True.
When you do any color or chemicals on your hair, so they are no more virgin hair, right? If you have a heart transplant, you can never live a normal life. You need to follow a certain
True.
regime. Once you have colored hair, you have to follow a certain regime. You cannot go back to your old shampoos or conditioners. There is something specific care, and that's what it is my job or any professional's duty to guide you through that, how you're going to maintain it. For me, it's very easy to give you the color, but if you
Right.
don't maintain it, there's no point.
Right. So coming to the next question, actually, what are the kind of products that we should be using if we have colored hair?
So different kind of colors come with a different kind of care. Like I said, that every specific color will have a specific care regime. What I've done for you is something which is like an alternative color. It's not like regular browns or blondes. This kind of color will require a product which can enhance these tones and which can continue to keep this look a little more lively for a longer time, because the brighter the color, the faster it fades, you know.
True.
So, these days a lot of products are available which are for your color enhancing shampoos. So they definitely cleanse your scalp, but at the same time they are infused with the similar pigments what we've used for your color. There are certain brands which are now coming up. Earlier there used to be, I mean, even now there are not many ranges of shampoos and conditioners available, but there's this brand called Infuse My Color. On you can find it on social media. Some of the e-commerce websites. So they have like if you have lilac, they have certain shampoos which has these lilac pigments infused in it.
Right.
So every time you use it, it cleanses your scalp, but it doesn't cleanse the color.
Color. Yeah.
So that is important. Or there are shampoos like when sometimes you may not want to keep these tones bright.
Right.
You want to enjoy the pastel of tone of the similar
Right.
color. So then you can use the shampoos which are the violet or the blue color shampoos, which are no anti-yellow shampoos.
Okay.
So even when the color fades, it fades to a beautiful ashy tones of the similar color.
Right.
But not the brassy yellow color,
Right.
that
Yeah,
bleach
that's
look
something that
you
we don't- yeah.
that nobody wants
Nobody
it.
wants it, yeah.
So that's important.
Okay, so
And yes, one more point I want to add: conditioning. There are a lot of myths about conditioners. People think that conditioners make the hair fall, conditioners make the hair limp. If your hair is fine, I should not be using conditioner. It is not like that. Any kind of hair needs conditioning, because every time you shampoo your hair swells up, it opens up. If you do not condition your hair, it will go dry every time you wash. So use a specific kind of a conditioner meant for your. If you have fine hair, do not use heavy conditioner.
Right.
Use a spray based conditioner, but do use a conditioner. Do not
Right.
skip the step. So especially with this kind of color, we had to pre-lighten it a lot.
Yeah.
It goes through a lot of stress during the, like, while we create the
Process,
canvas
yeah.
for the lilac or the violet. So that process needs a lot of nourishment back, to
Right.
bring it back to your neutral level.
Right.
It needs to get the nourishment back. That happens with a good conditioning. So never skip the step of a conditioning.
Okay. I think that was informative. Actually, I also wanted to know that, since a lot of things are happening at home, so a lot of people are coloring their hair at home. So is
Yeah.
it something that anyone can do at home? Possibly we are talking of this specific color that we just did.
See, you cannot do all the colors at home, but something like this, first time, nobody should even try, and nobody should even think of trying, because the first step of creating this look is to lighten your natural hair color. So that is something needs a professional skill, that how much to lighten, what strength of the lightener we should use. That is all a professional would know. You
Right.
wouldn't know. So do not do it at the first time. But once this color fades, these colors can be refreshed by the direct dyes, which are non-oxidative colors. So you don't need to know the mixing ratio, that you have to mix it with the developer.
Right.
Or anything. Those direct dyes come in tubes or in bottles. You just have to take it out in a bowl and refresh your color with your, just put it like that only directly. You don't have to mix it with anything. So the refreshing of this color can be done at home, but of course that also only once or twice. Once they start fading off too much, then you again have to come back to a professional
Right.
to redo it.
So to sum it up, actually, Rima, you did my color last time as well. The blue
Yes,
that
I know.
everybody loves, and you did it this time as well, just the way I wanted. I wanted you to actually brief us a little bit as to when we get color done. Usually, the hair turns dry,
Yeah.
but being honest, last time as well, the gloss, the shine of my hair was intact, and even this time. So, what is it that makes it so, ensuring that, how do you ensure that the shine doesn't go off even during coloring?
See, of course, there are certain limitations. Like if I want to achieve this color, I know I have to use something strong. But there are these days there are so many products which are available for you to control that damage, like the Plex treatments. When we use a lightener, we always add a Plex to it, so that whatever damage the lightening is doing, it's recovering at the same time. So that is one step. Second step is that you should know the time limit, and you should be able to check that now the hair cannot take it further, or how much the hair can take. So those things happen only when you diagnose the hair properly.
And which is
So
possible only through a
yeah,
professional.
which is possible only through a professional. Like if I touch the hair, I would be able to know that I will be able to use only this much of strength of my lightener.
Right.
I should not go further.
Right.
And like also when I was checking, when it was getting lightened, I was checking the foils, right? I knew at certain places it still needed to be kept a little longer, but the hair strength was going a bit low. So I didn't want to wait for it to go, the color to come properly, but the hair gets screwed. That is also
Right,
not,
right.
the right way.
Absolutely.
The color will look beautiful only when the health is there in the hair.
True. True.
One should not get overwhelmed by just achieving the color and then just
Ignoring
damaging
the strength,
yeah,
the health
so
of the hair.
the integrity of the hair has to be maintained for the color to look beautiful. Otherwise, there's no fun.
Thank you so much, Reema.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys must have got all the answers that you must be having related to hair color. To know more and to watch more content like this, keep watching and subscribe to my channel. For now, it's bye.